Yeah, I don't get what's going on with like the Nintendo ads. Like sometimes they advertise old stuff. Oh, did you know like Donkey Kong was on sale a week ago?
Yeah.
Good to
Donkey
know.
Kong has taken over the eShop.
Good to know, Nintendo.
And there's no sales.
There's no sale.
That's the spoilers. There's no sales. It's just Donkey Kong
Oh,
has taken over the eShop.
my ears fell off.
You have nothing to wear. I have a big costume. You have nothing.
Yeah,
You can.
these are filthy too.
You gave up. You're not cool enough.
They won't fit on my head.
You're not even.
They won't fit on my highly intelligent cranium.
Oh man.
Don't make... Or...
What does this look like with the friggin' helmet? I'm ready for battle.
Oh, shit. You're a future
No one's
warrior.
gonna stop me. I am a future World War I soldier. World War I, 2095. The year is 2586. It's World War II.
Yeah, anyway.
It's the Civil War. Trying to find Destructoid. I found it. I can't find anything. When I'm doing anything on my own thing. I can't find my own things.
The president believes that Destructoid can be found somewhere in Afghanistan.
I'm gonna find out.
I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna destroy it.
The year is 1999. The Phantom Pain, Metal Gear Solid 5, comes out September 1st.
Yes.
And I have been in a media blackout,
Oh, yeah.
trying not to get spoiled. I haven't been spoiled yet, so do me a favor and don't post a comment that spoils anything, or I'll have to look at it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll delete it if that happens.
I've actually managed...
I'll go in there and I'll delete it.
I've managed to not spoil myself. It's one of the few things I'd rather not be spoiled on.
Yeah. I haven't seen any spoilers either.
Yeah.
I haven't been avoiding them. But, whatever.
Yeah, it looks like Shovel Knight is getting an amiibo.
Yeah, that's really out of nowhere.
Do you think this could be a sign that he's going to appear in Smash Brothers?
I think somebody said at some point, it wasn't long ago, so not a lot of people said anything, but I think somebody said it wasn't compatible with Smash Brothers. So that would mean, obviously, that he's not going to be in.
If this is the
But
same...
it could also mean that he's definitely going to be in, because they're just messing with us.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we got Ryu, like Roy,
Yeah.
and Mewtwo, and Lucas. As far as I'm concerned, all bets are off. I have no idea what's going on anymore with Smash Brothers, and I like it. I like it that way.
Ryu popped up right out of nowhere.
He's good. He came right out of nowhere.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Street Fighter V's got all your favorite, like, boring old Street Fighter Alpha characters that nobody plays.
I know, again.
Yeah.
Street Fighter 5 is...
I think our Mika was just announced today.
Our Mika was announced today, and it's like Street Fighter 5, which is Street Fighter 4 2, which is Street Fighter Alpha.
Yeah.
Alpha, like, Street Fighter Alpha plus 2 is 4, and Street Fighter 5 is Street Fighter 4 2. So Street
Fighter 4 is Street Fighter Alpha 4 at the same time.
I was thinking it was Street Fighter 2 plus Alpha. Because
Yeah,
originally they
yeah.
were making it look like Street Fighter 2, and then they announced all the Alpha people, and then some people from 3.
Yeah.
And now it's Street Fighter 2 plus Alpha, all of that, 2.
Yeah.
Super Turbo Championship Ultimate HD Ultra Arcade Edition.
Yeah. But that comes later.
But that comes later.
But, yeah, they had to completely overhaul Birdie, I noticed. Because I didn't know... Like, I played as Birdie. Yeah. And I still don't know what his deal is.
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know
at
either.
first he was just this guy, and then they gave him some stuff, and then they just said, oh, damn it, we can't deal with this.
I don't like Birdie.
Let's ditch him.
Last time I played in the Street Fighter Alpha, he just looked like a bad character. Just had a bad design. I think they're scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah,
I think they're starting to get to the point where... And they don't... In my opinion, I don't think they have to scrape the bottom of the barrel, because they still have a bunch of Street Fighter 3 characters that they can use that are all cool.
Yeah.
That I think the fans like. I think the fans would be interested in seeing 12 and Q come back. I think that would be interesting.
I'd like to see Oral.
Yeah.
that guy with one arm.
Yeah.
I think... Did he have one arm, or did he just bind his arm?
I don't know, but I remember he had it like he was wearing...
he's wearing like a sling.
Yeah, it's like a...
it's either a sling or something to block his arm scar.
Yeah.
Anyway, he was really weird. He's just like...
They gotta bring back him, 12, Q, Remy, and Gil.
Gil, I don't know about that.
Imagine if Gil came back.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Maybe.
Just somehow jam him into Street Fighter 5. Make the Street Fighter 5 story about Gil fighting M. Bison. Because I know they just want to make M. Bison the villain again, so they just might as well bring Gil back. He's cool. He's weird. Like, he leads this strange transhumanist death-worshipping cult in the future. That, and it's like a taunt before he fights you, where it's like, he says something like, "The mark of my destiny shall scar thy DNA."
Yeah.
And then, like, he shoots these... His whole body is, like, red and blue down the middle. It's cool. And then you fight him, you kill him, and then it's just, like, resurrection. And he just comes back from the dead and fights some more. He just comes back to life. Because he's some kind of superhuman.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I hope the Street Fighter V final boss is really weird.
Yeah.
It's like, Seth was kind of weird.
Yeah.
He had like a giant rotating yin yang ball in his stomach, but other than that, I don't know what his deal was. He's just a bunch of characters mixed together.
What if they made the final boss someone that was already in Street Fighter, but you wouldn't expect? Like, what if the final boss was Q, and it ties up Q's story? Because the backstory for Q, if you play Street Fighter 3, like his winning video, when you win the game with Q, I think it reveals that Q has been on the site of every major disaster that has ever happened in humanity.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, man.
And it implies that it might have been Q who did all the... Like... I can see him being a villain. He's so weird.
Yeah.
Kerbal Space Program is coming to Wii U, I guess. I don't know why.
I think it's the only console that you could really put it on.
Actually, it was announced for PS4 and Xbox One before this, and I was like, that's weird. How's it going to work?
Yeah.
How are you going to place parts with that weird little analog stick? And then they announced it for the Wii U, and I was like, well, there you go. I'd try it for...
It might be...
I'd try it for like $3.
It might be something like you pick a part on one side of the screen, then instead of dragging them around, you're just stuck to whatever other parts you have on screen. I can't see it working.
That sucks because with Kerbal Space Program, the accuracy that you can use to place parts is what makes it fun.
Yeah.
It's what makes you be able to do all kinds of strange things. Like, I was playing it today. I already played it for about 5 or 6 hours today.
Yeah.
Before even doing this. I play a lot of it, and I don't know. I don't know if I'll try it on the Wii U. I'll try it if it's on a really deep gouging sale.
Well, you already own it.
Yeah, I mean, just to see what it's like with the touchscreen, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, who knows? They might screw it up. It might be a port of the PS4 version and makes no use of the gamepad's functionality.
But
and then I'd no, I'm not even gonna go near that.
there's also no mods.
Yeah, no mods.
That's
I
a
love
big thing.
I love mods, but I mean, stock is fun. It's not boring.
Yeah,
without
yeah.
mods,
The mods don't do. I mean, there's still infinite potential, pretty much.
Yeah,
just with
the
stock
mods.
stuff, but
The mods let you do all kinds of strange, fringe science things. Like, you can cheat with the mods, or you can just, do near future stuff with the mods, which is all I do. I don't cheat with the mods.
yeah.
Because that's not fun. The whole fun of the game is the challenge of, I don't understand why you'd have the faster than light cheats. Like, what's the point of it? Especially when there's nowhere to go
Yeah.
with faster than light.
I mean, it's just at that point, it's just like a really shitty flight simulator.
Yeah, I tried.
With no obstacles.
I tried one mod for Kerbal Space Program that introduced another star system, and finally made use of all the mod parts I have for the super long distance voyages.
Yeah.
And it was so buggy and glitchy.
Really
the
broken.
mod.
Yeah.
And I guess it's adding another star system to Kerbal Space Program as a mod is something that's really hard to do, because at a really base level coding problem, it's hard to have another star.
Yeah.
Because of the way the gravity works out.
It's unfortunate. It should.
Yeah, man.
It should have a randomly generated universe thing.
If Kerbal Space
They
Program,
should have that eventually.
If you could generate a galactic seed with Kerbal Space Program, I'd never play anything else.
Yeah. Oh, Minecraft's getting a story mode.
Why? I mean, the whole reason the game was popular is because it didn't have a story.
Yeah,
If Minecraft had a story at first, no one would have remembered it. Like, if Minecraft was a story-driven game, no
it
one
really
would have played
weirded me out that Notch decided, man, this needs an ending that will not end the game.
It
And
needs,
most people won't even strive for it.
no. It doesn't need.
It's just for the sake of adding options, I think.
It doesn't need a narrative ending.
Yeah.
It needs a challenge ending. Like, it needs a.
It needs.
They introduced hell, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they introduced a dragon thing you kill down there.
Yeah, and that's the end.
In my opinion, that would be the end.
That's the final boss.
Yeah, right. That's final boss. But I mean, story mode. As for that, I just have no idea what that could even take. I have no idea how it could be good.
Yeah.
Like, in what?
It's too. There's not enough to the game.
I mean, essentially,
It's too much of a-
essentially, the writers are just writing a story from scratch
Yeah.
and then converting it to Minecraft. Like, you can't.
And
You
the
can't
worst
actually
thing you
do
can,
anything.
the worst thing you could possibly do is convert Minecraft to the story.
Yeah.
So that takes out everything that makes it what it is.
It's like
It's weird.
you take the new South Park game, The Fractured Butthole, and just make it Minecraft, and then you'd have a better Minecraft story mode.
Anyway,
I don't know.
the
They
first,
better have a crack team of writers to make that interesting.
Anyway, the first thing I seen of it is
I didn't look at
the
anything.
people's faces, the characters, I guess, that they're gonna have, and they just look like cancer. I don't like looking at
I
them.
don't know. The whole thing is cancer. The whole game is dominated by autistic 10-year-olds,
It's a really sad case of
and it has taken over YouTube.
yeah, it's a really sad case of an artist, or I mean somebody who isn't an artist making the graphics or something, and then those graphics becoming so famous that you can't change them.
Yeah, I know. You can't
Ugh.
really go back and fix it.
Yeah,
It's
and
too
now,
late to fix it.
Now
That's an
Minecraft,
interesting way of looking
like
at it.
disregarding retro style, whatever, or low poly or voxel or whatever you want to call it, it's one of the ugliest things in the world right now.
Oh yeah. So the team at Square Enix working on the remake for Final Fantasy VII has recently stated that they're considering overhauling the battle system. Big surprise there.
That was sort of an unofficial consideration.
I just assumed they were going to.
Yeah.
I like turn-based, but I know that I'm in such a tiny minority that I might as well not worry about it. Yeah. And given what I've played of Final Fantasy 15, I like that. So that gives me hope that maybe they can make a fun action battle system. How you convert every fight in the game to a different battle system, and make it retain the spirit of those battles and how they worked, that might be harder than doing it from scratch.
Yeah.
Like, it might be harder than what they're doing with 15, because at least with 15 they can make things up as they go.
Yeah.
With this one, you gotta convert things, keep the feeling of the original battle, but make it, modernize it for newer sensibilities.
I see what you're saying.
Like, I see that. I understand how that can be difficult, and I understand if it turns out to be not that good, because I know it's how hard it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not one of those people. Like, I don't understand those people that say if it's not exactly like the original, it's gonna suck, and it makes me wonder. You probably don't like the original, do you? Because that means, if you like the original, you'd say, okay, well, I'll just play that. You know? It's probably people who say they hope it's exactly like the original, who can't play the original because they're too lazy.
Or they're too...
something. I don't know. It's not hard.
They can't stand the graphics.
Yeah, it's not hard. And it's not pretty. It's just a normal... It's a very run-of-the-mill turn-based game. And they're just like, well, if it's not exactly like the original, it's gonna suck. And meanwhile, you can still play the original.
That's likely true, though. I think that what they're saying there is, they're probably gonna screw it up.
Oh, well, I mean...
It's possible.
I hope, I want it, what I'm saying is that, I want it to be as different as possible, while still being the same thing.
While still working, yeah.
While still working and feeling like I'm playing the same... You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
There's feeling.
Yeah, I feel the same way about it.
Yeah, like, I know there's people that...
like, there's a remake, like, I don't know, Super Turbo HD remix where, you make everything from scratch, but it's still, like, it's recent enough that you can make the same game and still have it work, but this game is really old, really ugly. It has pre-rendered backgrounds.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be...
everything is just outdated.
That's gonna be hard to do.
What they're doing, I mean, they're remaking so much stuff from scratch
I know. Oh my
already.
god, the content to match the content of the original. What I mean, that wasn't. It was a big game back then.
Oh yeah, that too.
But back then, games were gigantic, like shockingly gigantic, because they didn't have to worry about modeling everything perfect.
Yeah.
So they just sprayed and prayed items into the world, and gigantic things for you to do, and to remake that in a way that is palatable to a new audience. It's just like the level of detail in the pre-rendered backgrounds were so highly detailed simply because somebody could just sit and draw them, right? And they could make it as detailed as they felt like doing.
Yeah, you could render them and then edit them. Like as much as
now you have to be able to get a similar level of detail in 3D. Like if you look at even if to get a shock for how much things have changed, you can go back and compare the PS3 technical demo for the Final Fantasy VII intro to this new one, and just the level of fidelity that we've reached and the level of complexity and entropy of the environment is so intense. Like in the technical demo, the PS3 technical demo, like the Mako spouts coming outside of the building at the center of Midgar, these big circular vents, and they were tiny in the technical demo.
Yeah.
And now, in 1-to-1 human being size scale in the new PS4 remake video,
yeah,
they're so enormous and so gigantic, it looks like something that's going to take up your whole horizon. And there's thousands of levels of houses, all stacked on top of each other, and metal grating over everything, and it's raining, and there's garbage everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's, I'm just thinking like, oh my god, this isn't going to come out for 20 years. This is Crash Twinsanity.
Yeah, I never heard of this. This is something that was picked out of the pile.
Let's hope it doesn't make me go Twinsane.
Oh.
Vivendi. This is Traveler's Tales. Looks like it.
Why is there a collectathon with that guy in it?
I don't know. He always looked like a character they were going to use, and then...
Yeah.
Did they ever end up using him?
I don't know.
Friggin' Traveler's Tales. Okay. Crash Twinsanity. Oh, look how insane that looks.
Uh-huh.
Are you ready for the insanity?
The Twinsanity.
The Twinsanity.
But, they got a different art style in every single Crash game.
Yeah, they can't decide on anything. They can't get anything consistent. 3 years ago. Okay. The smart evil man is trapped in ice.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I wish they could have stories where the main character was a genius and the bad guy was a dumb guy. Oh my god. I'm eating my own shoe. Oh my god. I'm such an absolute madman. Oh my god, look at this madman here.
If you asked Crash to lay on the floor, do you think he'd do it?
I think the absolute madman would.
He's stepping in the water right now. I was just about to ask him to do that.
You know...
What?
5 seconds in, this does not feel like Crash Bandicoot. Like, what made Crash Bandicoot good was the gameplay. Do you ever play the originals? They're pretty fun. Like, you just walk and you platform and you jump on, like, linear levels, right?
Well, linear, that's what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, but they work well.
Yeah.
Right? They worked really well back in their day.
Uh-huh.
And now we're just going for the status quo. So...
I think so. Yeah, that could be the case. I don't... See, I'd never heard of it. I don't know, I
really don't
I don't
like...
know what it is.
I don't like the camera.
I've never seen a Crash game like this at all.
I don't know, it doesn't really work like a normal Crash game. In my opinion, this should be the standard camera angle, like this. See a little bit up?
Yeah.
But it's not. This is the standard one. Like, this is where it snaps to. It just makes it a little bit harder than it has to be platform. But
sure.
At least I can adjust it. So I'll give it that. Yeah, this is bizarre right here. He's got the headphones from the PC.
Yeah. I'm just listening so I can hear the dialogue.
Yeah, this is the video is getting piped over to the PC, and only the PC has the audio, and now he has the PC headphones, so he can hear and I can't.
Uh-huh.
So I got a man on the inside here.
Yeah, you got the inside guy.
Yeah, this is finally, we're getting back to a little bit of what, let's see. The original games didn't really have that platforming problem, because it was set up so much better. But
I don't know about that.
Well, hey, did you play the originals?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, the first one's pretty good.
Okay, whatever.
It's not amazing, but it's better than this. Just because you're immediately into the action as soon as you turn it on. I noticed that all these games that are supposedly for kids, they kept getting less and less kid-friendly. You know what I mean? Like, they kept giving you less and less of the action you wanted until they bored you to death with cutscenes that you don't care about when you're 5.
Yeah.
And you just want to get platforming like I do right now Like, God, man, this must be hell for kids. Put up with this shit. They go back and play the old games and be like, holy shit, this is so much better. I can just play.
Can't destroy those.
No, these are metal. I can make them like wiggle.
Yeah.
But they're metal. It feels like I should be able to destroy them if I can make metal do that.
Stop doing that animation.
It's easy.
Stop doing that animation.
Stop talking. Ugh, I hate that. The way he sounds.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, what's the preferred pronouns?
I don't know. I don't know
You better
anymore.
catch up and find out.
I don't know anymore. Look at this guy's hair.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's wide.
Yeah,
Look
it's
at
like,
this.
It looks like a character from Hey Arnold.
Yeah.
He belongs in there. What?
This is so stupid.
What?
Uh,
Is that... Oh, is everything one hit kill, or
I don't know.
is that does Matombo Jumbo there count as a hit? Like you think he did? I think he did in some of the games. Yeah. Matombo Jumbo is a hit.
Matumbo de Dumbo
Yeah.
is a hit. Wait, I wanna... Oh shit! The skunk can hit the shit too there.
So, according
nice.
to the back of the box, this is apparently the funniest game in the series. Ooh,
Yeah, this-
arbitrary visible wall.
Here's
Minus 13 out of 10.
here's something I expect from Bethesda. See, there's the challenge right there, right?
Uh-huh.
That plant is the challenge, right?
Yeah.
So why can I do this?
Well, that's fine. It's
Just skirt the challenge, like it's just... I don't like that.
Well, it's like a collectathon platformer, though.
Yeah,
Normally, that thing would be sitting there, and you would
Yeah.
have so many ways to walk around that it wouldn't even be funny.
Yeah, but I mean, that's not Crash Bandicoot, that's Banjo. Like, it's a different genre.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be different than that. You're supposed to actually be platforming all the time. Here's a little thing with my head on it, and it's going to give me more of myself.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, there's my girlfriend right there. All of these game series from, that had their heyday on the PS1 as, Sony platformers, they all lost their way by completely forgetting what it was that made them good. Yep.
Yeah.
Get more of myself. Alright. The little icon of my face only loosely looks like me. Like, my face looks different.
Yeah, a lot of the edgy early 2000s artwork in the game looks unlike what the game actually looks like.
Yeah, that's just the key art. That's what they were going for.
Mm-hmm.
And they couldn't quite get it to work, though.
Yeah, I'll get that. Whatever that is.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
One of one.
I'm collecting it without any prior thought as to what it is. I'm just
Hell yeah.
collecting.
Mm.
Get out of my way, I'm collecting, because it's a game and I'm collecting it.
Jump on TNT crates to trigger timer. Do it. Okay.
Do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Now you can do a...
Why is this happening?
Yeah, now you jump on those and see what happens. Whoops.
Whoa. This is weird.
Oh.
What the...
Oh, what?
Why is any of this happening? It's such a strange thing.
Yeah.
God. I think the developers just made something that looked cool and they just said, just put it in there. Whatever.
Yeah, that seems to be the design philosophy so far.
Hey, we just learned how to do this thing. Put it in.
Yeah, you can go over here. This whole area is nothing in it.
It's just a little curio we made. Just stick it in there.
Yeah.
The kids won't know the difference. It's just gonna do a thing like I think it's gonna.
That tree just happens to be half cut.
Look at the way that landed there. Just perfect. Thank God that landed like that. Okay. Look at my butt when I'm doing that.
Whoa.
Like,
Whoa.
oh my God.
He has such a small waist.
I know, it just kind of brings to light the fact that his butt is so small. It looks like like, if he ever needs to have a really big shit, it's just gonna snap his butt off.
Yeah.
Like, he's just not gonna be able to take it.
It's gonna break off, like, just go. He's barely gonna feel it.
Oh my God, look at that thing. You can't.
He doesn't look like he's dying. Like, his facial expression is
I
just the
know.
same.
It doesn't really feel like he's getting hurt. That's what's so confusing. When you get hurt in games like this, you need to have a very clear indicator that you're hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he doesn't really have it. He just kind of is like, I screwed up.
So if you tied an elastic band around his waist, would it eventually rot and fall off?
I don't know. Like,
He'd just be left, like, it'd heal almost immediately, and he'd be left without a lower body.
I just want to like, make him crawl through a hole that steadily gets smaller, and then once he plops out on the other end, and just like,
It'll be a consistent length.
like, yeah,
Okay.
like his
Yeah.
head's so flat on top, like. He could just sit his coffee on top of his head when he's doing something. And then, like, I can't. Where am I?
What? Were you moving there?
Yeah, I thought I was moving around, but I couldn't see me.
Oh.
Like, I figured I could jump out of it, but I couldn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
His head is just designed for jumping.
That art doesn't look the same.
Yeah, that was drawn by a different person.
What's going on?
What is going on?
Man, this is cheap. Man, they're just they're letting the whole dev team just do whatever they want. With no clear focus on anything.
Mm-hmm. I think it's just like the, John K. Brand of visual comedy where you just, make everything look like shit. That's kind of what he did, right? Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Whoa, this one looks different or something. It
But it's
didn't really
not.
charge it up, but it was the same. How is that a Mecha Bandicoot? It doesn't look anything like me.
Is there gonna be in
Whoa, that guy's high on crack.
yeah.
I
In Crash Adventure 2, are you gonna be able to play as Mecha Bandicoot?
don't know. I want to
Like
play
just
as
in the regular game?
I want to play as that crack Bandicoot back there.
Now you're playing the sim.
What?
What the hell? Hey!
What's going on?
What the shit?
What was that? That was some Sonic
You
Adventure.
almost
right there,
fell
right?
into
I don't know.
almost fell into a hole, and then you got caught on something, and now you look completely different.
These characters are just not interesting enough to warrant any kind of thought beyond just playing. This is what I don't like about this stuff. Stages that are clearly designed for you to go fast, but going fast is extremely dangerous. This has got some Sonic written all over it. Go slow in this fun-looking happy slide.
Yeah.
Go slow, though.
Uh,
Don't let you have fun on the slide. This isn't Super Mario 64.
oh.
No
shit.
fun allowed.
Yeah.
Don't make use of the stage to do anything fun, for God's sake. Just do it as slow as possible.
Oh, when you stop for a second. When you stop, they get into a stranglehold.
They really want to kill each other.
This is probably the weirdest controllable object I've ever seen in
Yeah.
a game like this.
I don't know, like,
Two fighting people.
what? Why do they hate each other? I don't know really. Like,
They're not.
What happened?
They're I don't know. There's a lot of games, and I haven't played any of them. So what the hell would I know? What the hell was that?
A fern.
Oh, okay. Everything is so long.
No.
Everything's so long and so hard.
Am I supposed to go across this?
Give it a try. Oh, what are you doing? What's happening?
What the heck?
Ah!
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Now go across. Whoa, just barely make it
I thought I was
across.
supposed to or something.
Now go.
It looks like I'm supposed to. Oh, I guess I
Oh,
could have to
you
get that
missed
diamond.
a secret. Yeah, that's weird. This is. Oh.
This is where I'm supposed to go?
Oh, there you go.
Whoa.
What?
When are we gonna get to the point where we're playing? This feels like this is nothing. I don't know what.
Yeah.
I'm not really playing.
It's very long. And now you're doing this again. And now the boxes are harder to dodge than
I
ever.
don't want to do this again. It's just, I want to go to a hub world.
They're not apples. They're not apples.
They're wampa fruit.
They're wampa fruit. He's doing a lot of teleporting for a guy that you have to use to solve puzzles.
I know.
Alright. Now hit those. Okay. You have to use him to hit them. So just... And then... Yeah.
Do it. Oh my god.
You gotta aim them, I think. Yeah, there you go. Bam. Well, I'm gonna use a very well-known strat in the Crash games. I'm gonna kill myself. That's that. Who gives a shit? Alright, this is a plug-and-play Atari controller by Jakks Pacific, I guess. It's part of a series known as TV Games video game system. It's exactly what it says on the tin. Just plug it in. You got your select and start buttons, and reset and on. Yeah, it's about as simple as it gets. It's got the controller, you plug it in, you got a couple of Atari games. Let's have a look at them. We have 10 games here. We got Yar's Revenge.
Oh,
We played that. We got volleyball. I don't think we played that. Did we play Pong?
I don't know.
I don't know. We have an Atari special where we play like 20 of them.
Yeah,
I
we
think.
played a lot of these.
Ravatar? What was that?
Yar's Revenge actually has a remake. It's a big bombastic shooter thing.
Yeah. Oh, this horrible thing. Whoa.
Here's a genre I could never get into.
Yeah. It's Asteroids Simulator.
Yeah, but it's like not. You know the ones where you actually have to go somewhere
Yeah.
with this controls?
They just try to... They make them so goddamn pedantic. So yeah, we played Missile Command.
Oh my god, let's play Circus.
Never played volleyball. And I don't think we will play volleyball.
We gave up already.
Yeah, who cares? Anyway, Circus Atari, this is...
I like this one. You
This
pop
one's
these
interesting.
balloons.
Yeah.
I think you play as this like a paddle that moves back and forth.
Uh-huh.
And you gotta like throw balls around. Yeah, see look.
Yeah.
You control this little paddle and these people jump up and down on it like a seesaw. And you gotta make them jump up and smash balloons. It's just like a real circus.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
honestly see this at the circus all the time. I mean, Cirque du Soleil's got nothing on this.
Ah, damn it. But they're all like based on Breakout and Asteroids and Pong, and it just
Yeah,
gets...
there's only a certain set of Atari games that were successful, and everything else is just kind of a...
Those were the only ones that were actually unique.
All the other ones are just kind of a remix of them. But that's enough of that.
Yeah, and then there's Adventure.
Yeah, this is the one I played a lot.
This is a very strange game. Very strange. It's really experimental, and that's why it's good.
Yeah, you just collect keys to open
castles.
Castles that let you get something so you can explore more areas that have certain random elements.
Yeah.
Like the goal is always the same, but sometimes the layout changes.
Yeah, the layout is a bit randomized.
You fight dragons that look like ducks, and they can swallow you, and you can appear inside them. And an item you can get is a bridge that lets you go over walls.
Yeah. And
the goal is to get the chalice.
This is the most broken thing.
This is so weird.
Like, you can just go through walls.
What were they thinking?
But you can kind of go inside it, and you can kind of jimmy yourself through things that you probably shouldn't be able to jimmy yourself through. And I just destroyed the thing there.
It's gone.
It's gone.
Oh, I need
there
the black key here.
Oh, yeah.
Or something.
Let's find a dragon. Because the, when you get eaten by a dragon, it's just ridiculous. It's like the Atari equivalent of a Vor fantasy thing.
I know, it's amazing.
Oh, I shouldn't have entered the maze. I'll just... Yeah.
Just reset.
It's actually faster to reset. Beyond here is the...
Beyond there lies dragons.
Beyond here lies the infamous Easter egg. The first Easter egg in video game history. But we're not going to get
There's
that.
the dragon.
Oh no! Oh no!
Look at that thing.
Oh no! Oh no! Ah! Like, what am I... Okay, I'm just gonna sit in place. Yeah, there I am.
Whoa! Yeah, look, you can struggle inside him. It's so weird. You're trying to get out.
He's like a Vor duck.
Oh my god.
He's just got this stomach and it's
been swallowed
horrifying.
whole.
Yeah. Ah. Ah.
How come that never happened again in games? Like, you get swallowed by an enemy, and then you can still struggle inside their stomach and stretch them all
Because
around.
that would be too creepy. And...
Oh my god. I've never seen it since. Like, I think it's the only game that does that.
Yeah.
Where you can get swallowed and then struggle while inside them.
Oh my god,
it's awful.
I'm just seeing nothing but dragons here. Okay, anyway, here's the,
You have to touch the key
Yeah.
against the thing.
Things
There
gotta be
you
in
go.
contact.
There's the magnet.
This
yeah.
is the magnet that attracts items.
It's pretty amazing.
And here's
the chalice.
Here's the chalice, so... Whoops.
Get it? Get it?
Damn it!
Ah.
What the hell's happening?
I think he ate it, or he pushed it off screen.
See, I would need
Oh, there it
Oh,
is.
here we go. Yeah!
Yeah, take that back to your castle. Jeez, don't get it stuck there.
I think we might beat this game. Like, it's
You're
that
gonna
simple.
see a complete playthrough on CARP
Yeah.
of a game. But you never thought this would
Strangely
happen.
enough. If I can get out of this maze... Here we go. Oh, whoa.
Come on, go up. Watch this.
Oh,
you
I
gotta
need
open
the
it
yellow
first.
key, yeah.
Open it.
This isn't... Oh, this is it. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
Whoa.
Yeah! I didn't even need to use the sword.
That sound is so weird.
The sword can kill dragons.
And the sword is in that room.
Yeah.
But you
It's
got
just-
the chalice anyway.
It's the little orange thing.
Yeah, it's that little arrow
Yeah.
pointing left. That's a sword. So that's adventure.
Was...
And this is the Jakks Atari plug and play.
It's a TV games video game system.
Composite video game system that controls like an Atari stick.
Looks alright. It looks exactly like an Atari stick.
Yeah, it feels like it. It's good. It's got all the games in it, and got a few of them, the ones you saw.
Got a few of them, yeah.
Yeah.
If it had like
if it had every Atari game.
If it had Pitfall and Donkey Kong and Pressure Cooker, of course.